So here's some pork. I'm browning it. Well, I'm trying to just get it so I don't have to worry about it not being fully cooked. So that's what I'm doing here. It's in a pan, and I have the heat on like medium, and I cut it up, and now I'm just getting this done. So it'll be a few more minutes, and I'm going to add some spices in just a minute. Whoa, fogging it up. And then it's going to be really delicious here. I'll show you the other stuff I'm going to put on it too, or with it. Here's the other stuff that I'm going to put with the pork there. So I got potatoes. They're going to be delicious. They're not too many, just an old russet I got for like I got it for like 39 cents. It'll be delicious and good. And I got this onion. I got this for like 59 cents or something. It'll be delicious. I got this pineapple here with the pork. It'll be sort of a Hawaiian sort of style thing. And I'm gonna of course take the edge off. And the instructions with this thing, well, they were on the pineapple, so I'm sure you could look it up how to do it if you're curious. So that'll be delicious. I got some red pepper there. And, and the other ingredient, I almost forgot. No, I didn't, but, garlic. And, you'll see the garlic in a little bit. We'll just say, so yeah, I've got the peppers. I got just some orange peppers. I mostly use red peppers or orange peppers. I guess I've used yellow too. I like them because they have more color than the green ones. So yeah, potatoes, onions, pineapple, peppers, pork. There's going to be some garlic you'll see in a little bit, and then I'm going to put like the spices that I'm going to do are going to be like what are they going to be? I'm going to put pepper, probably some onion powder, a little bit of cinnamon, maybe some red peppers, and parsley. I like the parsley. It's very simple but good, I think. And that might be about it. And of course the garlic itself is sort of zesty, and this all has a lot of flavor, so I think it'll be really good. So yeah, pepper, onion powder, cinnamon, just a little bit of cinnamon, not very much. Parsley as much as possible, as much as I can afford, and then so yeah, it'll be good. So I'm gonna go add. I'm gonna make sure the pork's done. I'm gonna add the potatoes. So yeah, the order I sort of do this in, I put the pork in. Do the pork so it kills all the bacteria that might be concerned about. I put the potatoes in because they take the longest. Then I'll probably put the onion in, and then the garlic and the onion, and then this is the first time I've used pineapple, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'll probably put the pineapple and the orange peppers in together, and then all the spices sort of whenever I feel like it. Probably the sooner the better though with the spices, I gotta say. And I was putting olive oil in this. Last time I did it, I didn't do that, and I think it turned out just as good, if not better. And plus, I don't think you're supposed to cook olive oil for so long. So, so maybe if I do that, I'll just do it at the very end, just a little bit at the very end, just to give it a little bit of smoothness to it. So, yeah, I'm gonna prepare this a little bit more and then record some more. So I put the spices on there. I put some pepper, like I put just what I said on there. It's on there. So now and it's still got a little bit to go. I still want to be a little more done before I put the, actually no, I'll probably put the potatoes in now and just let them go for a while. That's what I'll do. I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to let the potatoes go with this, and then it'll be the onion and garlic turn. And then I might put the garlic, yeah, no, I'll wait for the onions to put the garlic in. So I'm going to put the potatoes in now, and then keep this thing going. And note to anybody out there who's curious, the cinnamon is all powdery and got on my hands, and it's on the camera a little bit. I don't recommend that. So. Okay, so there are the potatoes. Now they just got to sit. I just got to let them sit for a little bit with those potatoes there, and I'm stirred around a little bit. And I'm getting jazzed up about this. I'm getting jazzed up. It'll be good. Okay, so I turned the heat down a little bit. It was getting a little, and so I turned the heat down a little bit, and it was getting a little bit dry, I thought. So I added in the garlic to give it a little bit more, to give it some more water to work with. I added in the garlic. Yes, it's about on a 3 out of, what, 9? About a third of the heat, maybe. So, And the pineapple's taking longer to cut up than I anticipated. So I'm cutting up the onion now. I'm going to dump the onion in. And I'm about halfway cutting up the pineapple. So, you know, you got to be dynamic and a little bit creative when you're doing this. But I'm still looking forward to the end product. I'm very optimistic that it will have been worth the effort. So, and when I went to originally get the ingredients for this, I went to the store and I was just going to get a box of crackers. But then I remember that I made this basically last time. When I made it last time, I should have gotten pineapple. So I just got everything I needed. And I paid a little more for the pork than I would have wanted to. If I went somewhere else, I could have probably gotten you know, $1 or $2 less, or paid $1 or $2 less per pound. But yeah, I was there and I wanted it, and I didn't feel like going somewhere else. So you know, oh well. But so it'll be worth it. I think it'll be good. So now I got to finish cutting up the pineapple. Actually, I'm gonna finish cutting up the onion. Add the onion in so that can sort of get heated up, and then finish the pineapple. Let this sit, and then dump the peppers and pineapple in, and let it go for just a little, 5 or 6 or 8 minutes, and then start eating it. And I'm gonna have a lot. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 or 4 meals probably. So, and you can see the garlic's in there now, and I'm pleased so far. So, thanks for watching this far. There's just a little bit more. Okay. So I'm starting to encounter a problem that I thought I might encounter, and that's the fact that this pan is sort of almost too small. I have a bigger one I could use potentially. I'll probably use it next time actually, because I still got pineapple and peppers to add. But see, the nice thing is I anticipated this, and my thought is this: if I let this go for a decent little while, I added the whole onion in, then you know, basically the pan will a lot of the water will leach out of like the onion and a little bit of the garlic and a little bit of the potato, but a lot of the onion can potentially lose a decent amount of water volume just by steaming off, and then I'll have some more room. And I think, you know, as long as I have the pork cooked thoroughly and all the germs in there killed, which I think I'm pretty confident I've been able to do, then I can, once I get this all really hot, I can just add in the pineapple and orange peppers and just let it go for a little bit longer, and it should be good anyway, even though I'm going to have to just be careful not to spill any out as I go. But I think, yeah, like I said, the volume will decrease a little bit here, and it's going to be really delicious. So I'm excited now. Okay, so now that's all the pineapple cut up and the orange peppers, and it's not all the pineapple because I ate probably a good 1/8 or 1/6 of it. Something like that, but it'll be good. And then I'm getting sort of ready to add this stuff. I added some more spices in too. But yeah, the size, I do have a larger pan I could put all this in, but I think I'm just going to risk sort of having this be heaping, for lack of a better word, and just deal with it. But I think it'll work out, and it'll be good. And here's this now, because like I said, I added more spices in. So this is with more spices, and yeah, so there's now garlic, onion, pork, spices, parsley, red pepper, just a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of cinnamon, granulated garlic, and just regular pepper. That's mostly, I think, all the spices, and I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, you can see this, it's sort of it's looking pretty full. But it's lost a little bit of volume, and I'll have it sit here a little bit more, and then add the peppers and the pineapple in, and I'll just try my luck with that. And it's going to be nice sitting down and watching something, streaming something, while I eat some of this and save it for tomorrow and the day after. And, well, maybe just tomorrow, but probably the day after too. So, yum. And I added the pineapple. So, I'm just gonna really I'm going to very gently stir that around, and you know, mix it all together, and the sweet juice will flow onto everything else. And I decided to add in the orange peppers last. So I think the pineapple's cooked a little bit. It'll actually probably make them a little better. So, quite a bit of stuff here. Yum, 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 yum. So here's this now with the orange peppers and pineapple in it. It's very colorful. I turned the heat down just a little bit. It's about 3.5 out of 9 or 10. And I'm gonna let it sit just a little bit, and I'll probably just start eating it out of here, because it's just too much of a hassle to dish it into something right now. So I'll eat probably as much as I can stomach, and then let it cool down. Turn it down way low, like a 1 or 2, and then decide what to do from there. I almost filled up on pineapple while I was preparing this. There's a lot of pineapple in a pineapple, but it's good. So I turned the heat back up a little bit and stirred it around some, and now it's just a waiting game. Yeah, I turned the heat up, stirred it, and now it's a waiting game. And wait I shall. Wait I shall. And I'll stir it a little bit more, and maybe add a little more spices, and maybe a little bit of olive oil. I have not decided yet, but definitely wait and stir. Wait and stir. So I don't think I'm going to add any more spices, and no olive oil. I started eating it, and it is good. And I turned the heat down. Now it's like a 2.5 out of 9 or 10. It'll probably go down to like 1.5 pretty soon, and I'm just going to work at it and eat as much as I can until I get full. Trying not to overindulge, and bon appetit. So yeah, it's pretty simple to make. Watch this again if you're not sure how. Just make sure you cook the pork thoroughly, and do it all at your own risk. So go ahead, please subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter if there's a link. Visit my websites. Share this with others if you like it. So that's all I'll say about that. Thanks for watching. Yep, so the heat's right about at 1 now. I ate all that I really feel like eating. I don't feel like carrying around any more weight right now, so I'm gonna stop. Maybe I'll have a little bit more as I put it away. But still, I gotta get it in the fridge, so I sort of do this dynamically. Anyway, this is like a PS, I guess. So thanks again for watching. So there it is. I poured it out of the pan, and I put it into some glass container. And I overdid the garlic a little bit. I should have put it in later. I'll admit it, I did. And then of course, all the stuff that was on the bottom is now on the top, and it's dark, and it's the sort of like, possibly is caramelized the right word? I don't know, but it's tasty. I mean, it's probably because all the fat went into it too. So maybe not the healthiest, but good. And overall, I think this is fairly healthy overall. I could have maybe aimed to get a little pork that's like lower fat or something, or lower cholesterol. But overall, that's probably the least healthy thing in here. And everything else I think is pretty healthy. So, and I didn't put any salt in here. Usually I put like a pinch of salt in. I forgot about that. And I'll probably put that just a little bit on top, just a little bit of salt. I'll go do that right now. Yep. And now I think I'm just about done. Thanks again for watching.